Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another video today, to another career mode, round number 10, the British Grand Prix Season 3. And yeah, today obviously is round number 10. Obviously, last time out in round number 9, we won our third career victory at the Austrian Grand Prix, and it's our second victory this season, and it's our second victory at the Austrian circuit, which puts us also 50 points behind now Max Verstappen going into this British Grand Prix, the home of F1, of course. And obviously, if you don't know, this year as well, 2019, could be the last British Silverstone Grand Prix in Formula One history. Hopefully it won't. I hope that they will secure another contract at this circuit. It's vital, I think, to have a circuit like this that is such good class. But, if we do lose it, then I hope there'll be a replacement found for it. Because, obviously,
we'll get them on the car.
for teams, this is also a convenient location to put your also factory as well around this circuit. So yeah, we're going to get into practice now. Obviously, practice 1. Obviously, we've fitted in the old engine specs for this weekend for practice only. And yeah, I believe obviously we'll be utilising the old engines, if I'm correct. Let me have a look on that. Hopefully, yeah. So today we're going to we'll do ERS management, okay, and we'll do then another, probably do fuel management after this. So fuel management and ERS management today. To get our resource points, of course, hopefully, and yeah, we'll take it from there. So obviously, one of my favourite circuits. This is the home Grand Prix, not only for ourselves, but also for the Mercedes Formula One team, technically, in some regards, because if you don't know, Mercedes are only based, okay, down the road, okay, in Brackley. So of course this is a home Grand Prix for us and for the team in a way, and Brackley is based in Northamptonshire. Anyway, getting out of the pits now as we set out on a outlap, then our first outlap of the weekend. Obviously, British fans going to be rooting on myself, of course, here this weekend, and if there's any other British drivers on this grid. I don't think there is. But yeah. Right. Out of the hairpin. Then you literally speed all the way up, flat out through here, go down one gear. I love this circuit on a qualifying lap. It's one of the best, by the way, especially on a qualifying lap. Now, obviously, expectation for this race weekend is a race win. And I know that sounds optimistic, but I honestly think coming into this weekend, we have the best car in the career mode, actually, for a circuit like this. A bit like Austria, of course. So, I think a race win or no lower than a third is really where we should be aiming this weekend. Oh, balls. We just turned in a bit early there.
Engine off, engine off.
Right, we'll try again. Obviously, right now we're not running any setup. So, you know. We'll put on a setup in a bit. Lost a bit too much.
That lap was too slow. You need to find more speed. Make sure to properly utilize your PRS modes.
Alright. Feel like we were much better through there.
We're expecting rain in around 10 to 15 minutes.
Now, in terms of race weather weekend, it is going to be dry. So, just thought I'd make sure you're aware of that. Even though there is rain apparently in 10 to 15 minutes. Right, we're easily gonna do this time. It's purple. There we go. And that is alright then. That's that then done. We're now gonna put on a setup onto the car just so then we can feel the car a bit more better. The car feels a bit slidey, if that makes sense. And yeah. So we're gonna run 4 wings around here. And we'll do tyre management, actually. Forget fuel management. We'll do tyre management today, then fuel management in the next one. Why not do that? So, right. Tyre management then, obviously, same set of tyres, medium compound tyres. And yeah. Cardo's done alright on the hardest compound. On a compound no one's really probably going to use. Oh dear, that was very wide through there. I'll just restart. Lots of... Why is my car understeering through there? Is it the setup? Right, this setup clearly not suiting this car. I don't think. So I may revert to a different setup here then. Because I'm not happy with the way the car's handling through turn 1. It's very much understeer, which is unusual. Usually in the last 2 seasons when I've come to here, that setup's worked around here, and now car is behaving in such a way where I don't really like it. Yeah, it's very understeer. through there it was alright. So I think it's more of an aero tweak. I don't think it's the camber. Camber feels fine. Floor of the car feels fine. It's just the medium speed corners. So I believe it's an aero tweak. Alright, I believe it's the aero tweak. So I'm going to tweak the aero a little bit. I'm going to then run... I think the rear of the car felt fine. It was just the front just wasn't turning quick enough. So I'm going to run... Try maybe 7.4. Then that should give us enough front end grip and enough rear end stability to, you know, help the car in the front corners. Because, yeah, you know, I could really feel the car understeering around the certain corners. Now it's oversteer, so probably needs 6. Right. Well then we've just come out. Alright. It does feel nice already in terms of the aero balance. Right. Feels more responsive. But steering feels a bit heavy at the rear. That's lovely. Car connected. Alright, that was. Right, out of that corner then. And we're flat out now. All the way to the next corner. We keep on going wide here, so that's an area for improvement.
Okay, you weren't quite good enough that lap. Try again.
Right, I'm giving up. So, yeah, we did a few laps. I think the car felt a lot better after that. I'm going to make another quick change. I'm going to actually run a bit more rear downforce now. And I think we're now going to have a car in the absolute perfect place for qualifying. Yeah. So, 5/10, half a second. So, actually, we were quite decent there. We're within that time frame that I'd expect. But as I say, I think this is actually probably the best circuit. Actually, we have at a race win now. Or a podium again. Especially it means the next probably 5 circuits actually. Here, Germany, Belgium and Italy. And maybe even Hungary. We've got chances of taking race wins and multiple podiums. And we should be taking multiple podiums. But I've just fucked up. Really have just fucked up. How quick do you think we can get in a component? Right, we're just literally gonna have to have a look. How long would it take? That's worth it. So we've got 13 minutes. We're only gonna have 1 lap. Okay? Because I forgot to put in the new Unit 2 engine for quali. And we made a very childish error there. So we're only going to have 1 lap. So it's going to be a do or die lap. Right, might as well stay in the garage. Right. Now.
Checks complete. We're ready.
Right, here we go then. For round number 10, the 1 lap qualifying, what can we do? I have no idea what others have done. It's Bottas on pole, and this is probably our only chance at getting a pole position. Maybe not in the game or this season, but certainly for the next round or next 2 rounds here in Hungary. I think we've got the best chance here, and it's a do or die lap, as I say. So it's all going to come down to us. Heating up the tyres. Gonna fall back to where my teammate is. Literally, right, this is gonna be, I'm gonna try and nick a toe off my teammate. Alright. Here we go then. Right. Oh no, that's a shocking run. I'm just going to use an instant flashback from here, then therefore we haven't, you know, because I want to set a lap, if that makes sense. We'll just use the instant replay. So the lap hasn't started yet. Now it has. Right, we can't use any instant flashbacks. God, I could tell you that flat out. Sorry about that. We're only a 10th down, so we're not on target for pole position. Put it that way, regardless. I think my teammates got it. Well, I'm truly covered. Teammates goes first, we go second.
I'm very happy with that position. Well done.
7th, sorry. I thought it said second on the on-screen display.
As we wind down from the excitement of qualifying, here's a look at your top 3.
That's bad.
Bottas, Verstappen and Daniel Ricciardo.
Right.
It's time to leave for now.
How have I put the commentator's curse on it? 7th place. How can we win from 7th? And I don't know why we're this bad today, because, you know, it ain't like the car isn't in with the track. Like, I guess though, if we had the second lap, maybe we would have done better. We got to remember that as well. Like, we only had one lap there to really get into a rhythm. Now, I'm not trying to make up excuses, but when you only have one lap, it's a do or die lap rather than a conservative banker lap, if you know what I mean. Not long now, by the way, till obviously Formula 1 returns.
We should be in with a good chance in the race.
Obviously, Formula 1 will return on Monday. So, obviously cannot wait. Ferrari launched their new car yesterday. Go check it out. Obviously looks fantastic. The SF90 to celebrate Enzo's Ferrari's 90th birthday. Obviously, if he was still, Ferrari's 90th birthday. That's what I meant to say, because it was 90 years since Ferrari were created. So yeah, long time.
I know it's your home Grand Prix, but treat it like any other race. Don't take unnecessary.
Alright, so we're in 7th. It's gonna be an interesting race.
Car up to temperature on this lap. We're learning the gears, so go through them all if you can.
Vettel is in 6th. Alonso in 5th. I'm sort of gonna set my targets a bit lower. I know I set my targets for 1st or a race win, but I'm gonna set them now a bit lower, down to 3rd. If we can get 3rd, okay, that'll be alright. It'll be a good recovery, or damage limitation.
Radar is clear. Weather is looking good for now.
And also, if my teammate wins, therefore it'd be very good damage limitation. Because realistically, as a team, we would love a win. And we could actually move ahead of Ferrari today, in the championship, by the way. If we outscore Ferrari by 7 points, we will be championship position number 2. So we're well within now a new championship position. But nonetheless, it won't affect our confidence. We've got to keep pushing as a team and got to keep fighting, because ultimate goal is to win the championship. Maybe not this season, however, to be in the position certainly for next season, to be leading the way, to be fighting up there with the likes of the Red Bulls. Because right now, even though yes we can get in amongst the Red Bulls, we're certainly not able to be on par with Red Bull at the moment. Every race weekend, things are just very too much race in, race out. We would like an advantage, if not be up there on par, and to be able to achieve the ultimate goal. Anyway, as we go to 5 red lights, it's lights out and away we go for the British Grand Prix. We don't make the best start, but anyway, we're still going to take 1 or 2 positions. We're already up into 4, so something's happened to one car. I believe it's Verstappen. Let's have a look what happened. Obviously, we didn't make the best start, obviously, as you can tell. That's us down there. We go around the outside. We have just enough momentum. It's Verstappen. Did he just spin? What happened there? Obviously, it was yellow flag. Okay, at this point, we were on the grass as well. We had to sort of take avoiding action here because these lot were going very, very slow. So what actually happened to Verstappen? I just want to see. Oh, he hit my teammate. So, yeah, he hit my teammate and spun the car off into the gravel. Luckily, it's not a race-ending crash, but that has certainly damaged the chances. And in a way, has this made another 4-horse race for the win, and maybe even a 5-horse now? So I am going to up the chances of a race win, you know, sort of thing, because obviously that has obviously given us certainly the position, you know, to certainly go after a race win. But it's not going to be easy. We've got to keep pushing. And and already Bottas is just running away with it in first place. But this will be good for both ourselves and Ricciardo, who are in second and third respectively. Obviously, I'll gain 12 points on Verstappen right now, and Ricciardo will gain a massive 18 and will take the championship lead by 7 points. But it's not going to be easy still for Daniel Ricciardo. If Ricciardo finishes 4th or above, he will be the championship leader after this race. Do bear that in mind as well. So, but right now, Ricciardo's got to contest with two quick Ferraris and myself, if I can get amongst Raikkonen and Ricciardo. Right now, though, here comes Sebastian Vettel, though, down the inside, and yet gonna give up position. It's not worth fighting
We're accumulating some wear on the MGUK.
at the moment.
To manage this, we need to lower our ERS deployment mode.
And we're gonna obviously keep fighting. Obviously, every point we gain from this race is actually a nice gain of points. And right now, if what I'm aware, we should also gain
Okay, the incident has been cleared.
some points
Let's get back up to racing speed.
on the Ferrari crowd. But my teammate is under threat, I am under threat, so us Mercedes doing a bit of defending right now.
DRS is now enabled. Will be available to use when you are within 1 second of the car ahead, the DRS zone.
And yet, Vettel, Raikkonen have literally all got away from us right now.
Some information on Perez. They're slowing down. It seems like there's some kind of problem with their car. Increase ERS deployment. It's time to use some of this charge.
The yellow flag,
Yellow flag.
and my teammate is now in second. So, I'm just working out how many points Ferrari is scoring now, quickly. So, 12 out of 15, what's
Okay,
that?
some information on Magnussen. They've got a serious
8,
car issue.
27.
Looks like they're
We're
retiring.
scoring 28 at the moment. So, right now, no, we would not be in the championship lead. but we would gain a point. But we also would gain a bit over Red Bull at the moment, of course. Who's scoring 25. So full house for Red Bull Racing. But we're under serious pressure from all the cars behind, as you can see. And we will be pitting this lap for a fresh set of tyres. Hopefully, which will help us out as we're forcing cars to push around our outside. We're obviously costing us time. All of this battling is... I just pray right now something happens to Ricciardo, something happens to Vettel. You know, I know that's a nasty prayer, but, you know, we've got to do our best. Alright, in we come then. And are we the only car pitting? Interesting. So that's an interesting strategy. I don't know whether my team has got it spot on. I presume they have. I'm not going to doubt them.
Go, go, go.
Obviously, good thing is it is clean. Obviously, a clean pit stop. So don't have to worry about that. And we will come out in quite a reasonable bit of clean air, of course, at this phase in the race. So we don't have to worry about that either.
That was our last stop.
I've done that twice now. The exact same thing. I did it at the start of the weekend and now in the middle of the Grand Prix. I will try this pit lane. It's actually
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
quite a tough pit lane to come out of, believe it or not. But the thing that's tricky about it isn't you know, well, basically because it's uphill. That's what I'm trying to say. If it wasn't uphill, it would be a lot easier to get out of that pit lane. Obviously, we are running old turbos this weekend to help the engine mileage, reduce the chance and risks of penalties. Right, teammates in the pit,
Valtteri is in the pits.
and we're at the old pit lane. Just shows how much of a gap my teammates got in a way. Ah, no! We binned it. I can't say anything more. We binned it, okay? I'll just say that was 100% our fault. I can't blame anyone for that. Can't make up any excuses for that, but yeah.
Let's turn up the ERS deployment
Right.
and burn some of this energy.
Where will we come out? No. No. We've come out behind Carlos Sainz. You're having an absolute laugh. Right, there's only one thing for it, and that's to go like a madman. So the overcuts works here a lot. How are we? Jeez, that is annoying. Oh, done. So I'm running over the right curb too much. I usually and always attack them curbs. Always. And now, for whatever reason today, can't attack them more. Right, we'll try and get past. And we've come out behind Lance Stroll as well, even worse. Right. Gotta get past one at least. Right, I'm gonna go around the outside. No, not gonna work. Get cut back. No, still not gonna work. And what's annoying about this, whilst we struggle, Ferrari are just gonna extend their lead over us as a team. And it feels like it's my fault, if that makes sense, as a driver, because we've lost 2 positions. Right, that was alright.
Nice work, that brings you up a place.
Somehow I managed to keep that flat out. Oh, you're having an absolute joke. I'm just gonna flash it back from here because obviously, yeah, that's where things, oh balls, but that's where things went wrong, if you know what I mean. Because if we had a lot of dirt on our wheels. I just can't catch signs. That's the truth of it. Signs is too quick. This will be though my best finish in England as a driver. So it's been getting better year on year.
Gap to the car in front is 1.5 seconds. this energy. Increase the ERS deployment.
Right, we caught Sainz through there. That was good.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Do you want to know good news or bad news? I think Verstappen is already back in the top 10. I actually think Verstappen's already in the top 10. That's incredible. Right now we're only gaining a few points now on Verstappen. It's not great. Right, if we can have a good middle sector, this should just get us in the... I was gonna say if we have a good middle sector that will get us in the position we need to be, but the car just snapped right, tried to correct it, and it snaps left all of a sudden after I tried to correct it.
Increase ERS deployment to overtake mode. There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
These last few laps have been reasonable actually, I will say that. Not many mistakes. It's been good. Cars felt like the best. Right, I think we've got Sainz here. Yes, we've got Carlos Sainz. But I think Sainz will be able to come back. What? What an absolute idiot. Right. In all honesty, whose fault was that? That is idiotic. No, I thought he backed out, because at this point, no, I thought he backed out. So I start taking normal racing line. What an absolute idiot. They're like, he should have backed out there. Because, don't get me wrong, what gap was he going for? Like, see how I back out there? Because I know if I don't back out, it's either back out and, you know, have another opportunity a bit later on during the lap, or guess what? Don't back out and crash. So, you know, that's the thing that that the AI need to be taught. When to back out of a maneuver. Like, I personally know you're meant to back out if you don't have enough speed compared to the other car or momentum. Now he been on the outside, didn't have enough momentum because I hanged him out there,
Final lap of the race.
and I came back at him. Like, as you can see, I didn't have enough. I'd get a 3-second penalty for what there? Like, as you'll see, like, I didn't have enough momentum here, so I've got to go down into 6th. Like, yeah. Tyres are gone, I believe, as well. So Ricciardo wins the British Grand Prix to take the championship lead. My teammate will come home in 2nd. The 2 Ferraris 3rd and 4th. We will take 6th place.
Top job.
Not too disappointed, but I am a little disappointed because we didn't have the pace. I don't know why. I've got no answer. But at least that is our best also result, okay, at the circuit as well, in another sense. So, gotta take a little bit of pride in that. But yeah, I don't know.
Well, I'd say it's just raw pace, plain and simple. I mean, we could see...
Like... Yeah, we're at the halfway stage though as well, which I'm happy. So there you go, your top 3, Daniel Ricciardo, Valtteri Bottas and Vettel. And no, Verstappen did not finish in 1st. So, yeah. So, overall, we still lead our teammates 56 points now behind, but more importantly, we're also a bit closer to Verstappen as well. So, yeah.
Thanks for joining us, and goodbye until the next race.
So, yeah, quite interesting standings. Obviously, they are your championship standings. So, yeah. Top 5 is... I don't know. I think it's interesting, top 5, in all honesty. We still stay in 4th. How many points are we now behind? 7. So we're 7 points now behind Ferrari, which is a bit disappointing. But in a way, I'm not going to put all the blame on my issue. Right, we actually made up 1 position actually over the course of that race. Okay? In all respects, Bottas lost the race win. And not just by a small margin. He actually lost it by 6 seconds. 6 seconds. If you think, okay, that is where we lost the points today over Scuderia Ferrari. We could have taken the championship lead okay, yeah, we did not have the pace. I hands up admit that today. But actually, no. We could have actually done a lot better job than what we did. My teammate could have won this Grand Prix, and he never. And that's the disappointment there for you. And, like, the thing is, okay, I will tell you this now. I'm more actually... I want to beat my rival, but I also want to beat...
That's a great result. You did really well. I don't think we can have any complaints.
I want to beat mainly also, just to let you know, I want to beat, obviously, I want to beat, basically I want to beat, the ultimate goal, okay, let me just show you my ultimate goals this season. It ain't to catch Red Bull. I know catching Red Bull is a task that would require a miracle, okay? And yeah, okay, you could argue, yes, we can still do it, and yeah, we can. I don't rule that out. But let's be honest, okay, what? We are 120 points behind Red Bull. That's, yeah, one less point than we were last race weekend, but we've got Germany, Hungary, Belgium, Italy, Russia, Japan, USA, Mexico, Brazil, and Abu Dhabi. Now, I would say only maybe one Germany. I would say we can get a win in Germany. I'd say a win in Belgium is realistic. A win in Italy is realistic. A win in Russia, maybe. A win at the USA. A win at Mexico is on the cards, maybe. And Brazil. Okay, they're the only circuits. So how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm saying 6, maybe 7 circuits where it's possible. There's a remote chance of getting a win, okay, based on our car's performance. A remote chance, okay? And here was one of them, in some sense, for the car as a team. And we finished 6th and 2nd, or 2nd and 6th, okay? The other chances that we've had this season have been places maybe Bahrain could have been one of them. China was certainly one of them. We got the race win in China, remember? Canada could have been a race win, I don't know. France certainly was another circuit where we could have won a race, but we didn't. Okay, yes, I let the squad down on that day. Okay, and I will admit that. Obviously, Austria, we got a race win there, so that confirms, you know, where the car's working. So it's actually working in high-speed, low-downforce circuits, as you can see. And around maybe higher downforce circuits, Spain, Bahrain, Australia, in fact, we've grabbed points at them circuits, in fact. So, you know, that's what I'm on about. Like, yeah, okay, we can, you know, certainly get race wins, but what I'm trying to say is when we're dropping points at these circuits, like, we've dropped probably about a good 5 points today. 5 points. That's a huge difference in the championship. But yeah, you know, I can't be too disappointed. I don't want to be too disappointed. We've got still a long, long way to go as well in both championships, in all honesty. So yeah, you know, I'm looking forward to it. We've got, what now, 11 more races until the end of Season 3. Then we will be doing a final Season 4. And then that is it for F1 2018 until F1 2019 is released, of course. So yeah, you know, one more season after this season. Can we win the championship and be in a position to win the championship? But before we go, again, I am going to make more upgrades because we need them. So we're going to make another engine upgrade as well. Should we make... We haven't really made much chassis development as of yet. So yeah, we're going to make a bit of chassis development. And yeah, that should put us on par with Red Bull. And they will come in Hungary. So we're going to have the exact same car as we did here in Germany. So yeah, but look at the gap between us and Red Bull. It's quite a substantial gap. But look at the gap also between Ferrari and ourselves. It's also another substantial gap. So yeah, you know, obviously, yeah, some good gaps are now forming. But anyway, Also, after them Hungary upgrades, I'm not going to make another upgrade until the end of season, I don't think. Because that then, if, let's say we do have, let's say, so that will be basically, we'll be saving up roughly till Japan. And then if no things changed in Japan, I'd say Japan would be the latest that will have a, what you call it, R&D change. If nothing's changed by the time we get to Japan, obviously I will be spending resource points at the end of the season for a huge upgrade package. So what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 races could, well, worth of saving, really. Obviously, for the next 4 races, or 5 races, we're going to be saving. Waiting to see if there's any changes. But yeah, you know, obviously, yeah. Anyway, we'll skip into next weekend. And yeah, obviously, then select our tyre allocation. There you go. You guys know what it is. It's going to be the softest compound, of course. You know, until we've got a car that's more than capable of qualifying in a good position. And obviously, winning races. And at the moment, we haven't got that, unfortunately. But obviously, one day, hopefully, we will. So that is it then, all for this video. Just wait for the game to load, and then I'll leave you there on that note. And thank you for watching. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, always appreciated. And yeah, you know, everyone's welcome, of course. Everyone is welcome. And thank you for watching. See you all next time.